Ahead of his government's first full-year budget, Prime Minister Narendra Modi sought ideas from eminent economists at NITI Aayog to attract investments, create jobs and finance infrastructure to put India back on high-growth path. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that India must develop fast, taking advantage of current global environment to meet the aspirations of the people. The Finance Minister said that suggestions made by the economic bigwigs were mainly related to the high-growth roadmap for the Indian economy.
Each one of them has given some very extensive suggestions, and the suggestions mainly related to the high growth roadmap on which the Indian economy has to be put.
The meeting also discussed suggestions with regard to effective implementation of several flagship schemes of the government like Jan Dhan Yojana and Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, and how poverty levels can be brought down. Experts believe there is a need for the government to work towards high growth, predictable tax regime, fiscal prudence and rapid infrastructure development.
In a country of 121 crore people, we have income tax base of just 3.5 crore. That means there is a lot of possibility of increasing that. The second thing is that on the indirect tax front, whether we are talking about excise duty, whether we are talking about services tax, whether we are talking about custom duty or import duty, how we can force the corporate to come and voluntarily pay the tax.
Okay. The newly created National Institute for Transforming India, that is NITI Aayog, has replaced the 65-year-old Planning Commission. NITI Aayog came into existence on 1st of January after the government scrapped the Planning Commission. NITI Aayog is different from Yojana Aayog. First and foremost, it is a sharp break from the National Development Council-led 5-year plans to NITI or policy and institutional change for transforming India. As 5.75 lakh crores are earmarked towards central plan expenditure, NITI Aayog will actively monitor and evaluate implementation of government programs and initiatives. The main objective of NITI Aayog would be to serve as a think tank for the government. NITI Aayog would design long-term policy initiatives and monitor their progress and efficacy. NITI Aayog's main focus would be on technology upgradation for proper implementation of flagship programs. However, the main challenge for the NITI Aayog would be to bring in institutional reforms. After scrapping of Yojana Aayog, like all the new institutions, it will be a challenging job for NITI Aayog to fulfill its high objectives. Ahead of the budget, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's meet with economic bigwigs is considered to be very crucial in many ways. On the one side, in this meeting, strategies were made as to how can revenues be increased, and on the other side, discussions were also held as to how can expenditures be cut down. At a time when government is clearly focusing on reforms, it would be interesting to watch that what would a common man get in the upcoming budget. With camera person Vijay Chandel, Arun Sharma, Doordarshan News.